Let's talk about the leftist conspiracy theories, because here's Aaron Rupar, a man so famous for his misinformation. His to Rupar means to pull things out of context, to trick people into believing the wrong thing. No, I'm not kidding. Let me pull this up. Yep. Rupar, Urban Dictionary. And everybody always posts it at him. To lie with impunity. Here we go. To Rupar is to lie with impunity, a brazen statement with a focus on misleading, usually with the intention of a predetermined outcome. To purposely mislead, to intentionally and grossly mischaracterize a statement and or video. The left's conspiracy theory on this one is that Trump and the feds have been faking these. First of all, they think or they claim the assassination on Trump was staged.
Oh, you see the Matthew Crooks video that came out yesterday?
No, which one?
A video came out, or pictures of him dry firing a handgun.
Yeah.
So then you have Gavin Newsom mocking Trump's
and then
assassination.
Ryan Ruth got convicted as well.
You've got Gavin Newsom posting the photo of him laughing, holding up ketchup. Because have you not seen that one?
No.
Yep. Oh,
and another thing too, Ryan Ruth got convicted in his. He got found guilty in
he
a
didn't
trial.
really even defend himself.
Yeah, he represented himself. What a crazy bastard.
Candace got the leaked deleted social media of Crooks. That's how we got that. And she had the video of this kid.
Oh, Candace got that? I thought it was in
so.
your post.
Here you
it
go.
might have been. Maybe I thought it was Candace, but I could be wrong.
It's low res. But Gavin Newsom, I believe, posted this Midas touch saying, "Okay, the internet is insane," and it's the Secret Service laughing while Gavin holds up a bottle of ketchup because
Gavin posted that.
I'm pretty sure that was posted by his press news office.
Oh yeah, they do troll. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the official source. Liberals think Trump faked the assassination attempt and that the feds, I guess, intentionally killed Corey Comparator. They have argued that there are a couple different theories on the Trump assassination. They say that when he fell down, he smacked a blood pack in his hat so he could stand up and have the blood coming down, despite the fact in the photos when Trump in the photos from New York Times,
blood on his hand.
You can see the blood on his hand. They argue that he had a hidden razor blade in his hat. When he fell down, he slashed himself. They first, in the mainstream media, argued that it wasn't a bullet, the teleprompter shattered, and the glass struck his head. Mm-hmm. They tried every possible thing they could to claim this was not an assassination. And then look at the Charlie Kirk assassination. They first gloated and laughed and celebrated. There was one viral video where a woman said, "Charlie's not famous enough to be a martyr." They were wrong. Yeah. All of a sudden, we saw these memorials happening. So what did they do? They pivoted and said, the shooter was a groyper inspired by Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
Yup.
That was ridiculous.
And then you got Politics Girl, who I believe is a Midas Touch podcast, I could be wrong, saying that he came from a conservative background and the engravings on the bullets were just manufacturer markings. Then you get Jimmy Kimmel coming out. They are trying to do everything they can to cover it up. The left is now arguing that Charlie Kirk was killed by Trump. Not even, I kid you not. There is someone that I will leave unnamed, who was prominent in Hollywood, who posted a video to their Instagram of a woman saying, in 1934, blah, 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 Reichstag fire, Hitler did this so that he could gain power. And you know why they're posting that. The implication being that Trump had Charlie Kirk killed. They posted a meme. The left has been sharing a meme where it's a guy crying and pointing a gun at the camera, and it's titled, "Donald Trump shooting Charlie Kirk when he realizes he needs to cover up Epstein." This is what the liberals are saying. So on the right, the conspiracy theories we have are Charlie was killed by some shady behind-the-scenes group. Who actually did it? What are they covering up? Was it Israel? On the left, they're saying Trump killed Charlie Kirk so that he could. There's a comic. Let me show you.
Looney land over there, huh?
First, I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to see if I can find the photo posted by Gavin Newsom himself of this ketchup thing, because I don't want to claim he did if he didn't. But this is being shared. Midas Touch. This is what you find when you search for it. Maybe it's not on his account. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, they're not letting go of the Epstein thing either.
Right.
They're loving it. It's like they're still going.
They just put a statue of Trump at the Washington Monument of Trump and Epstein holding hands and like frolicking. It's a giant 12-foot statue.
Yeah.
It's already gone.
Oh, they took it down? Okay, I thought they were going to leave it up for 2 weeks, they said. They must have already taken it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trump wanted it gone.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I think this is at Politics made that image, but so I don't want to falsely accuse the governor of posting that himself. My point is just that liberals are sharing this because in their minds he faked the whole thing. But there is another image that I want to share with you about the left conspiracy over the killing of Charlie Kirk. I posted this because it was on the front page of Reddit, and here you go. This is what is on the front page of Reddit. Actually, let me open this and make it bigger. It says Horst Wessel, and this was viral. I think I included 32,000 upvotes, 6 diamonds, 7,529 comments, and it says Nazi SA officer Horst Wessel was shot in his Berlin apartment by a local communist. He would die of sepsis on February 23rd. The incident would have been just another example of sectarian violence in Weimar Germany had it not been for the intervention of Nazi propagandist Joseph Goebbels. Goebbels, is that how you pronounce it? Used his media connections and know-how to turn the man into a martyr for the Nazi party. He extolled Wessel in Nazi newspapers and even gave a eulogy at his funeral. They posted this because they are now this is where they're advancing their argument that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, murdered, and Trump is now holding Nazi rallies. They claimed the memorial for him was a Nazi rally. And what they are trying to tell liberals now is that everything Trump does, no matter what it is in support of the Nazi, of expansion of Nazism, to the point where Rupar called it a Reichstag fire, but one of them every week.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess I'll put it this way.
They just label you a fascist or a Nazi. Never attack your ideas.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, that's just what they do.
So here we go into the bigger picture of the conspiracies, what's happening to this country. Yahoo News, this is this morning.
I saw this, yep.
275 plainclothes agents in January 6 crowds from a congressional source said the FBI told them this. And I think we're only now getting these details because, well, the Republicans have won and you've got Kash Patel in the FBI. And now he's digging through this, putting it out there.
So does this mean the stories about the buses filled with agents? Because that's what, 6, 8, maybe even 10 bus loads of people, if 275 agents?
How else do you get them there?
That's what I'm wondering. So that must have fact out. That was, what congressman was that saying that they had video evidence of the buses? It was, he's a guy from Tennessee down south somewhere. Not Chip Roy, the other one, I forget.
Congress?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He used to be a sheriff. And he was,
Arpaio?
No.
No, that guy, was he?
He's been one of the most active people about calling out Chris Wray in the hearings about, we're going to get to the bottom of this. We know what you did.
Someone's going to probably put in chat.
I have a conspiracy theory. I made a video about it. I think it's probably up now, because we do this live at noon, but I also put up segments. How did AOC know the riot was going to happen?
What was that you said?
How did AOC know that the riot was going to happen?
On January 6th?
Yeah, how'd she know?
Why are you implying that
Because
she
she
knew?
made a video where she said she heard bang on her door. She hid in the bathroom because she thought the rioters were there. How did she know the rioters were going to be in the building?
And it wasn't that not even
It was
her
an
office?
hour. She was in her office. She said in her story, an hour before.
Well, her office is in the Capitol, right?
Okay. She's in the Cannon building.
Okay.
So the initial reporting was she did a live stream. She said, I hear banging on my door. I hide in the bathroom. I hear someone say, where is she? And she thought she was going to die. Turns out it was a Capitol police officer evacuating the building.
Okay.
But she thought it was the rioters come to kill her. At first, the conservatives all came out and said that, but she's not in the Capitol building. How would they have even got to her? Every single mainstream media outlet, I'm being hyperbolic here, but most of them come out and say, fact check, false. AOC did tell the truth because tunnels connect the Capitol to the Hart building, to the Cannon building. And all the conservatives were like, yeah, but, the button actually doesn't work.
Oh.
Yeah. So I then listened to her story, checked the timeline, and this is February 5th or 6th of 2021. And I said, AOC made the story up. The time in which she detailed she ordered lunch, there was banging on her door, she hid in the bathroom. That's not possible because the breach of the Capitol didn't happen for another hour. At the time she's describing where the cops came and banged on her door was the exact moment the outer perimeter fence got knocked over, meaning the first point at which a Trump supporter actually stepped on the grass, which is, if you know, the Capitol complex is very, very large. They were very far away from the building. This means that while AOC was in her office, the rioters had not actually even touched the grass of the Capitol complex. Around the time they discovered the bomb at the RNC and the DNC is around the same time they knocked the fencing down. The famous video where you see, Ray Epps whisper to the guy, and then they push the barricades down and start walking up the concrete towards the building.
You have that clip by chance, or?
The Ray Epps.
Yeah.
That was with his nephew too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if I can pull this one up very, very quickly, But yeah, to find that.
They nuked it off the internet?
No, it's not. I just have to go on X and try and find it.
Okay.
And that'll probably take a couple of minutes. But let me finish this point so you can find it.
Ahead.
AOC claimed that when she heard the bang on her door, she thought the rioters made it there and she went in the bathroom. So I have some questions. Did she make the whole story up? She never actually hid in the bathroom. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, she couldn't have known that there was any real threat. Why would she be scared at all of literally anything? She didn't know the bombs were planted. She didn't know the cops were coming to evacuate her, and she didn't know there was going to be a riot at the Capitol that would have stormed in and broke anything. That didn't happen until an hour later. So why would she go and hide in her bathroom? Honest question. Unless she had foreknowledge that there was going to be a storming of the Capitol. So when she heard the bang on her door, she went, oh shit, it's happening, and went and hid in her bathroom. Now, she could have fabricated the whole thing and never actually hid in her bathroom.
Do you want to know what time that was, roughly, when she hid in the bathroom?
It was around like 12:50 to 1 o'clock.
When did Trump say we're going to peacefully protest?
1:50, or no. It was sometime, I think around 1, I could be wrong, 1:03 maybe?
1:03, and then you said when she went in, what time? The bathroom?
So we don't have the exact times.
Okay.
The timestamps that we have are when the fences were torn down.
Yeah.
According to her story, the evacuations based on the pipe bomb is the story she told.
Okay.
The bang on her door was the Capitol police officer evacuating because at 12:47, I believe, they found a pipe bomb at the RNC, and shortly after, they found a pipe bomb at the DNC. The Capitol police then went to evacuate members of Congress. This is an hour or so before they breached the Capitol building. So why, when the cop is banging on her door, did she say, the rioters are here to kill me, and go and hide in her bathroom?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well,
So real quick, perhaps she never hid in her bathroom, and her staffers are just maintaining that lie that she did.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair point. She was chilling in her office, laughing her ass off. The cop knocked on her door, said, "Who is it?" And he says, "Capitol Police were evacuating." She went, "Okay," and she walked out peacefully. And then a few weeks.
You said she was live streaming at this time?
No, a month later.
Okay.
She comes out with a video saying, "I hid in the bathroom," and he goes, "Where is she? Where is she?" Yeah. And I'm like, okay, maybe she made that whole story up. That's possible. Thanks for watching this clip from the Culture War podcast. We're live every Friday, 10 a.m. to noon, so subscribe and come hang out.